Elise Benson's romantic journey on 90 Day Hunt for Love takes a surprising turn because the person she ends up with isn't Rob Warne. 90 Day Hunt for Love Season 1 is a spin-off in the 90 Day Fiance franchise featuring 8 single alumni from past seasons, each seeking romance again in a luxurious retreat setting. Filmed in Tulum, Mexico, the show blends familiar faces with new hopefuls in a high-stakes dating environment. The 90 Day Hunt for Love cast includes familiar faces like Rob Warne, Tiffany Franco, Chantel Everett, Colt Johnson, Courtney Reardans, Usman, Tim Malcolm, and Jennifer Tarazona. They navigate love triangles, emotional growth, and fun dating events under Mexico's sunny skies with a set of new faces. The fresh 90 Day Fiancé cast also involves Elise. Elise is a model from Massachusetts who lives in Miami Beach. She also holds licenses as both a mortgage lender and a realtor. Elise became the center of attention on 90 Day Hunt for Love in episode 1 itself, and it was because she shared the first kiss of the season with Rob. Elise thus became Rob's first romantic connection on 90 Day Hunt for Love, sparking interest during the very first pool party in Tulum. Elise was forward and confident, openly flirting with Rob and eventually landing a kiss after teasing him into it. She hinted at revealing more if Rob gave in, making it one of the show's first dramatic moments. Despite their early chemistry, Rob quickly began losing interest in Elise. During a ranking challenge, he surprisingly placed her third among his romantic interests, revealing he had stronger feelings for Jennifer. This shift hurt Elise, especially when she discovered Rob and Jennifer had been physically intimate. She confronted them both, accusing them of being dishonest with her and the rest of the cast. The confrontation between Elise, Rob, and Jennifer marked the end of Elise's storyline with Rob. Feeling blindsided and betrayed, Elise walked away from the connection, clearly upset by how things unfolded. Rob, on the other hand, chose to pursue his feelings for Jennifer, leaving Elise to reflect on a short-lived romance that quickly turned into one of the show's first breakups. At the start of the latest episode of 90 Day Hunt for Love via Access Hollywood, Tiffany went on a date with one of her suitors, Jay. They shared a romantic evening under the stars with some charcuterie. While Tiffany was curious about where the date might lead, Carlo was still on her mind, and she wanted to take things slow. However, Jay got a bit too eager, asking for a kiss and then taking a few more without permission, which caused Tiffany to end the date early. Later, the group had a big beach party where Tiffany spotted another one of her suitors, Rocky, hanging out with Chantel. Tiffany felt a bit jealous but remained fairly confident that Carlo was the one for her. However, Carlo wasn't sure where he stood with Tiffany after her date with Jay, so he suddenly asked Elise out on a date. Elise had been a little worried that Tiffany might dislike her, but his fans had already seen. Elise was not one to shy away from drama. She was confident in standing her ground and handling difficult situations. Things escalated when Carlo came to talk to Elise because they had hooked up recently. Both of them felt somewhat guilty about going behind Tiffany's back, yet their guilt did not stop them from deciding to become exclusive with each other. This decision complicated the situation even further. Later, Tiffany had texted Carlo asking him to come to her room. After his conversation and some kissing with Elise, Carlo showed up at Tiffany's door. When he entered the room, he looked visibly worried and then absolutely terrified when he saw Courtney and Joe there. They were just hanging out with Tiffany for the evening, but once they noticed Carlo, they quickly left to give the two some privacy. The tension in the room was clear as everyone sensed the awkwardness. Carlo then sat down with Tiffany, but their conversation remained unresolved. He admitted that they did not know where things stood between them yet. This was exactly how the episode ended, leaving viewers with a massive cliffhanger. Carlo looked like a man who fully understood the weight of his betrayal. His expression showed that he knew he had deeply hurt Tiffany, making it clear that their relationship was in serious jeopardy. The suspense was sure to make fans eager to see what would happen next. A sharp-eyed Redditor, Pineapple Ornery 1809, could have found a big clue about Elise's future on 90 Day Hunt for Love. The fan posted a spoiler update captioned, Elise and ____ end up together to share some screenshots they'd taken from the show's trailer. So, Elise and Carlo end up together and from the initial trailer of HFL. The fan explained. The picture showed a man kneeling down before a woman, presumably presenting her with a ring. While both Carlos and Elise's faces have not been revealed in the screenshot, the fan observed that the woman in the picture was definitely Elise because she's worn that red dress before. Meanwhile, the 90 Day Hunt for Love fan is certain that it's Carlo because of his shirt.